Hello everyone, my name is Sergey, and tonight I invite you to keep me company and walk through the living area of Kyiv, which name is Voskresenka. Geographically, Kyiv is divided into two parts, right bank and left bank. Right bank is the oldest part of the city, and its history dates back to 6th century. And the most of historical monuments and maybe architectural landmarks are on right bank, and left bank is just living residential area. This part of Kyiv is youngest part. It began to be built just 50 or to 60 years ago, and I want to show you how people, just ordinary people, live in Kyiv. Today is 14th of May of 2021. Weather is nice. Time is about 6 p.m. You can see wonderful lilacs bushes. Let's get closer. White one. We are next to living apartment building. We call it Khrushchevka because of buildings like this began to be built during rule of Khrushchev. Khrushchev was a leader of Soviet Union country which doesn't exist now. In Soviet times we had not post of president, and Khrushchev was first secretary of Communist Party of the Soviet Union. These buildings are very simple, and they should be demolished maybe 10 or 20 years ago because of their quite bad quality. But as you can see, they are still on their places. On right is utility company. This company is responsible for supply water, hot water, and gas, and so on. Some advertisements. In this area are a lot of schools and kindergartens. So behind the tree you can see a playground, sports ground for students. And behind this fence is a boarding school. A lot of lilacs and other flowers. Narcissus, you can see narcissus, and I don't know name of other flowers. Today is season of lilacs, and you can see irises. They about bloom This is Russia-made car gas. They are not popular here in Ukraine, you know why, and generally they are not good quality. Let's cross the street. This is a tram stop. Trams still popular in Kiev. Price of ticket is about 25 30 euro cents. Yeah, a lot of sparrows. I love sparrows. Today we will not go to children's park. This is Aurora park and playground for children, and you can see a lot of people enjoy the weather. Let's go other way. Maybe you noticed that in Kiev there are a lot of chestnuts. Chestnut is a symbol of Kiev, and the tree is depicted on coat of arms of Kiev. It is really beautiful tree, and now it's in its bloom. A bit later, lime trees will bloom. There are a lot of lime trees also in Kiev. They have very sweet smell, and chestnuts not smell too much. Name Voskresenka derives from Voskresensky monastery. Maybe 200 years ago, this land belonged to monastery Voskresensky, and that's why this district is called Voskresenka. On distance is church. It is not Christian, not Orthodox church. It is, I think it is Baptist church. There are a lot of trams, kinds of trams used here in Kyiv. This one is very old. You can see it is ugly. But maybe we'll see more modern trams. Kyiv is an overcrowded city. At present, it is home for about 3 million people. You know that Kiev is divided into two parts. Now we are on left bank, and approximately half of all residents of Kiev live here on left bank. And left bank divided into three administrative districts. And on right bank there are seven more administrative districts. Let's wait for cars. Beautiful chestnut. Oops, beer.
Limonade.
I told you about different kinds of trams. So first one, it is modern tram number 28. It's painted in colors of the national Ukrainian flag, and I don't know when, but I suppose this tram was built maybe maximum 10 years ago. But next tram was built in Czechoslovakia, the country which doesn't exist now. I mean yellow and red. Yeah. Pet shop and bee market. They propose three glasses of beer for price of 2. This is ATB. It's open 24 hours a day. It's the cheapest shop with not bad goods. You can see a lot of cars here. Soviet Union made Lada. Oh, sorry, no, it's Volkswagen. Sorry, it looks like Lada. Subaru, Peugeot. This is Slavuta. It's a very ugly car. It was made in Ukraine. It's very cheap. It's not safe car. I was owner of this car, of car like this, about 2 or 3 months. Oh, look at this. This is Lada. Let's go and see it closer. Копейка. It's kopek. This car was built about 40, maybe even 50 years ago. It began to be manufactured in the early 70s of last century, and you can see it is still in use. This terrible car. It is impossible to drive it. It is very dull. Oh. Dense classes. Sorry. One more model of tram, the best one, I think. Okay.
Тоже одного типа.
And this is clinics for children. I suppose it is temporarily closed for repair, for fixing. To drink beer on streets is prohibited in Ukraine, but you can see that people break the law. Name of the street is Karnatovsky Street. Metro station, the nearest metro station is about 30 minutes on foot from this point. That's it. This lady is my neighbor. I rent a flat in a 9-story building, apartment building, and this lady is owner of flat. I have temporary flat, and I think in a certain time, maybe in a couple of years, I am going to buy some house in a rural area, not far from Kiev. Behind 5-story building is a new high-rise building. Price of flats in that building are maybe twice, maybe 3 times higher than in 5-story building. And this is well with drinkable water, free drinkable water for poor people. Water from these wells well, considered more higher quality than tap water, but I don't think so. I prefer to buy filtered water in shop. Water which passed reverse osmosis filtration, and water in this well is just from under the ground without any filtering. This part of Kyiv is mostly Soviet part, because of most of buildings, I think all buildings, but not that building, but not this building, were built in Soviet times. And this is shoe repair shop. This is hairdressers. Look at this bird. And this is a local police department. Lilacs again. I love this season because of everything is fresh, everything is green. I would say saturated or maybe deep green. Look at this. Super weather. I love my city. Maple tree. All buildings around and all trees around are approximately 50 years old, including this path of concrete slabs. You can see that grass is not mowed yet here, and I heard noise sound of certain scythes next to my house, next to my apartment building. I think there the lawn is mowed already. I don't know what is it. Just heavy and clumsy structure. I have no idea what is it. Maybe it was swing, maybe not. Don't know. I think this structure used during construction of these buildings, and just builders forgot it's there. On left is very old, no, very old, 50 years old. Because of everything here, it's 50 years old. It is kindergarten. my next film I plan to do about cats, about Kiev's cats, because according to decree of Kiev authorities, cats are part of ecosystem of Kiev, and Kiev authorities, Kiev utility organizations have to help cats to survive here. You can see grass here is mowed already. There are some garages next to high-rise building. And my walking tour is coming to an end. Hope that you love it. In the future, I promise you to make more films. Dao. Okay guys, bye bye. Thank you for watching.